many thanks for your patience and the belief in the management, the dev team, and every leader here. This is CTC Creative Time Center, the platform that offers the ordinary online user the opportunity to convert their online activities into cash. And I mean cash, C-A-S-H, money, real money. This is what Web3 space is all about. Monetizing our online presence is the way to go. Especially welcome our new invitees on the call. If you are new here, this is a lifetime opportunity. So please head straight to the chat, write your name, your minor ID, your inviter and inviter minor ID. I mean, if this is the first time you're joining us on this Zoom call, kindly head straight to the chat, write your name, your minor ID, your inviter and inviter minor ID for a special package from CTC to you. Your online monetization begins right here with CTC. We have our leaders already on the call to take up us through the presentation. My name is Lillian Hay from Benjamin, your moderator for today. And so without much ado, we invite our leaders to get the ball rolling. Thank you so much. Thank you. Over to you, sir. Leader Gamson, you can take over. Thank you.
Akuleli kadi lele. Kadi lele. Abale lele.
Madam Lily.
Hello, leader say thank you so much for that. Please, you can take over. Thank you.
Sorry, I was booted out. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you where you are connecting from. Before I begin, Madam Lily, if you permit me, you can unmute everybody so that we shout the slogan of CTC before we move on. Can you help me with that?
Please, I'm not the host right now.
Okay.
I've done that. I've done that. Good evening, did you say?
Good evening, Crypto Lab. Thank you so much. So, we want to. Yes, we want to re-echo the slogan of CTC.
Good evening, leaders.
Welcome all of you.
Good evening.
So when I mention CTC, you know what?
Good evening.
Great.
Good evening.
So I am going to shout the slogan for CTC. And the first one is CTC. The future is here. CTC. Monetize your online presence. CTC. Don't pay a dime, but pay attention. So ready? Are we ready?
Yes.
CTC.
CTC.
Future is here. CTC.
Future.
Future is here.
The future is here.
CTC, your online presence. CTC, don't pay a dime, pay attention.
Don't pay a dime.
Can we go one more time? CTC, CTC, CTC.
The future.
All right, our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, you need to learn the slogan before you start on Saturday because you are going to use it. So let's all learn CTC. The future is here. CTC, monetize your online presence. CTC, don't pay a dime, but pay attention. All right. My name is Samuel Osei. I am a proud member of CTC, a Diamond 4 Associate, connecting from Ghana. And I want to welcome all of you to this evening's mega webinar. And I want to tell you, CTC has something great for all of us. Now, can we now mute everybody? Can we now do the muting of everybody so that we can take on our presentation?
I will either sustain my dollar or I will increase it.
It really annoys me.
The whole. Some of us who are not talking, we should mute ourselves. Please.
Thank you very much. So you are all welcome to this evening's presentation. As I mentioned, my name is Samuel Osei, a proud Diamond 4 member, connecting from Ghana, Accra to be precise. I just want to ask you a question. Why are you here? Yes, probably you are here because you have been on the online space and you have never been paid a dime. Or probably you are here because you are a monthly worker, monthly earner worker, and you want something small to supplement your income. Or probably you don't even have any work to do at the moment, and you are looking for something to fall on for your daily suspense or daily sustenance. Or probably you are a highly qualified professional online content creator and you are looking for ways to scale up your business. If all this is why you're here, or your answer is yes to any of these questions, we have got you covered. CTC is here for you. Now, before I continue, let me share my screen so that we see why we are here to learn about CTC. So let me share my screen. I hope my screen is sharing. All right. So let's take a bit of time to share the screen. I believe you can all see my screen now.
Yes, it's coming up, sir.
Okay, all right. But it is not shared yet. Let's see.
I think it's up now.
Okay. So just give me some 1 second, 2. Okay, I believe we can all see now. All right. So, like I mentioned, most of us have been going online to consume content. And when we consume these content, we use our data to do that. And as we are doing that, we are not paid. And day in and day out, we consume this data. Sometimes we are so fascinated by the video we are watching, and before we realize, we have spent so much in data to continue watching. I one time asked a lady who I was prospecting, and I asked her, does she know how much she has spent on watching videos online? Then she said, well, I have not thought about this. Then I said, well, one day you can calculate and see how much amount of money you are paying to go online to watch content. So I asked her, have you ever been paid for watching the videos? Then she said no. And I told her about CTC. So today I'm going to tell you about CTC. If this is your first time of being here, open your ears wide because we are going to talk about CTC, Creative Time Center. Now, let's see, what is CTC? When we say CTC, what are we talking about? Like I mentioned, the full name is Creative Time Center. And this is a platform that offers an ordinary online user like me and you the opportunity to convert their online activities to cash. So what CTC is saying is that, yes, you have been watching your content, you have been looking for information, you have been trying to watch videos to entertain yourself. We are not asking you to stop, but we are asking you to come and use our app, watch all those contents, or do your activities, and you get paid cash every end of the month. How is that to you? Now, the mission of CTC is very simple. You see, wherever people are congregated in their numbers, you will see advertisers bringing in their adverts or people trying to even sell things to us. So if we have a big community, millions of people, then we will have a space or we will have a chance, a capacity to be able to build something that is great to all of us. We will form a family and then we become one family, just as CTC has begun. And that is where we can monetize our online presence without investing a dime. That is underlined, without investing a dime. Now, when you have such opportunities, you see that you have to pay money in order to be part of it. But here, CTC is saying that, come help us achieve our mission of building an influential community of people who are like-minded, millions of them, and here you don't pay a dime to be part of it. How is that? Now, some people even ask, or if you ask somebody, do you know there is money on the online space? They are not aware. Many people are not aware that there are lots of money on the online space. Now, I am here to educate you this evening. If you are here for the first time, there are 3 ways. There are 3 ways that, please, can we unmute? Can we mute those who have just joined? Yes. Okay,
Sorry.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have 3 main ways of whereby these online platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and others make their money. And the first one is partnership deal with the ISPs. When we say ISPs, we are talking about the internet service providers. Anytime we buy the data and we want to spend on these platforms, what they do is that they take commission from the internet service provider, the telcos. We have MTN, Telcel, and Airtel Tigo in Ghana. Elsewhere, we know you have other providers. Then when you come to the second source of income, we have the premium subscriptions. Yes, so every platform, we have the free version, and we also have the premium subscription. So on the Zoom, as we are now, we are on the premium subscription. If we were on the free version, within 40 minutes, everybody will go off and we have to rejoin again. But to avoid such inconveniences, you pay money and then you are on it for a number of hours without any interruption. So that is another way they make money on the online spaces. Now, the last one that we are talking about, advertisement. This is where the huge chunk of the money comes from. Now, I know when you are watching a video online, you will see that there is an advert on it. And if you want to skip, before you are able to skip, you have to watch for some seconds. Let me tell you, that advert has already been paid. And there is huge amount of money that is coming from that advertisement. Now, wherever there are people or traffic or many people congregated on one platform or the other, advertisers will bring their products to show to those people. And that is where the money is coming from. But the commission, yes, so these advertising funds that we are talking about is huge. And you can see that statistics I have over here, that in 2023 alone, money from adverts or revenue from adverts amounted to more than 733 billion US dollars. And you can see that this money is distributed unevenly. Very few people get part of this money. All go to the online online owners. Now look at the enormity of this revenue from adverts that we are talking about. So if you look at YouTube ads revenue in 2023 alone, we are talking about something around $31.51 billion. And you can see that it started in 2017. You can see the trend, 8 billion, moving to 2020. 2020, we have somewhere around 19 billion. And then it rises up to 2023, where we have 31 billion. That is not the only platform we have. Let's look at Meta. Meta, we know when we mention Meta, we are talking about Facebook and Instagram. So together they made 134 billion US dollars for 2023 alone. And you can see if we divide them, Instagram alone made between $59.61 billion. And then Facebook made $75.11 billion. And together they made those huge amounts. Now, what we want to establish here is that you are the main reason why these advertisers are paying these billions of dollars to come and show their product to you. Without your presence, no adverts will be there. And that is why we are saying that the online space is full of money. But ask yourself, when have you been paid a dime for being on the online presence or your online presence? How have you been paid? Most especially for those who have been watching the videos and YouTube content, you have never been paid a dime. So the current monetization is for few content creators. And if you are a content creator, you understand what we are saying. But even those people who are struggling to be content creators, they have not made a dime since they started. Somebody has created a channel for about a year, 2 or 3 now. He has not been able to monetize his channel because he's not getting the views and then the requirements. Now let's look at some of the content creators. If you look at somebody like Kevin Davis, you can see that one particular day, that was Monday, October 7th, this guy was able to make almost $8,000, 8,000 US dollars from this channel alone. So when we say there is money in the online space, then you have to believe it. Now look at how YouTube or those people who go online make money. I mean, the content creators. So we have made mention that there are a lot of revenue from adverts. Now YouTube will show adverts on the videos that they upload on their channels. And when these ads are paid for, they are shown on these videos. And as we watch them, that is how the revenue is generated. But to get part of this revenue, you have to satisfy these requirements. Now, first of all, you need to have 1,000 subscribers minimum. And then the second qualification is that your channel must have got 4,000 hours of views within the last 12 months. So if you're able to satisfy this within a month, by the close of the month, you will have your channel being monetized. Now, how do they make the payment? There are 3 ways or 3 niches that we can talk about. We have the low niche, high niche, and then average niche. Niches are the industries in which these channels are operating. And the rate at which they are paid is known as RPM. RPM. I think the full name is revenue per mile or something. Yes, later on we'll get the this thing and then give it to you. Yes, so what this means is that anytime you are having a channel online, it means you are operating within one of these rates. Either you are operating on a low RPM, an average RPM, or a high RPM. Now let's move on. Look at the way the calculation is done. So for instance, if you have this channel as your as an example, the calculation or the formula for calculation is views per month over 1,000, that is the 1,000 subscribers, times the RPM. So views per 1,000 times the RPM, that is the meaning of this formula that you see there. So if you look at this channel, we are having about the views, we have about 6.5 million views. So if you divide this by 1,000 times, let's take the lower RPM. The lower RPM will give us 1 to 4. So this channel, they picked $3 US. That is between 1 to 4, so $3 US. So 6.5 million over 1,000, do it and then you can see. Punch your calculator, you will see. So 6.5 divided by 1,000 times 3. When you do that, you are having close to $20,000. That's around $19,572 dollars. And this is how much the low RPM is. So let's say this industry is around the high RPM, which is between 15 to 30. It means that the 6.5 million over 1,000 times the 15 or 20 or whatever rate you use. So that is how YouTube pay these content creators. Another high RPM niche is here. So here you can see the minimum number of viewers is very low. But if you look at the amount being made over here, 362,000, very big amount. And you can see that really they are making money. And this is on the high RPM channel. So if you are thinking to become a content creator, this is where you are. If you are here, you are at the right place. So I want to tell you that your views are more than gold. If you took yourself for granted, now your eyes have been opened. Whatever or whenever you come online, somebody makes money. And that is what we want to understand. And your views are really the key factors leading to massive revenue generation online. So you can monetize your online presence as well. Now look at this content creator. Maybe most of you know him, Wadmaya. Wadmaya is somebody, he's a Ghanaian, and he moves from one country to the other within the African continent. And he says he's telling the African story the African way. And this man is making really pretty amount of money. If you look at where it is circled, you will see that we are looking at somewhere 250 million views, over 250 million views. And he's saying that anytime his channel doesn't make any money at all, it is not less than 50,000 monthly. So you can see that really people are making money online. So you can also have a little cut of the big pie of revenue that is generated online. Now look at another content creators channel. This is Mark Angel Comedy. Those of you who know this channel, you see some young children making you laugh until sometimes your ribs are locked. And they are making a lot of money. Look at the views over there. 2 billion views, over 2 billion views. So you can see that really they are making money. And this is, even if it is on the low RPM niche, they are making millions of dollars. So the golden opportunity is here for you. And CTC is extending its warm arms to you that come and have a fair share of your online engagement. That is reaping millions of people to others. This is your time to also make part of that money. So how does CTC come in to help you generate the income that we are talking about? So if you have or you come on the app of CTC, we have a beautiful app. Currently, the system is a bit down because we are growing in numbers and we need a bigger system to house the millions of people who are coming on board. And so if you are experiencing any small glitches here and there, know that there is maintenance ongoing. And very soon, you will have a seamless app and you'll be happy to be here. Now, what do we do over here on the app? We have places for those who are watching things on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and many other online platforms. All that you need to do is to watch these videos and content which you are watching and already anyway, come and watch here this time and make money out of it, cash out of it. Instead of wasting data to watch this content to satisfy yourself without gaining a dime. Here, you do these activities and you are paid. How is that? So we also have the content creation hub. You saw the content creators we showcased over there. You can see that they are making a lot of money. Probably you have some talent, or you are even dreaming of becoming a content creator, but you don't know how to do that, or you find it very difficult. Some people have already even taken the stats, and they are getting frustrated because they are not getting the views, and then they are not satisfying the requirement. If you are here, I want to tell you that you are at the right place. Why? Because here, CTC provides social media content creation mastery course. And here you enroll free of charge. You are going to be taught how to become a seasoned content creator. And here you don't pay a dime. You are even rewarded for studying within that mastery course. And here, when you get started, you have that free 1,000 subscribers that is being required of you before you qualify to make any money. And then the views, you saw that we were trying to calculate how we make the money. And you can see that we use the views per 1,000 to do that. And people are not getting it. But here, the CTC community will provide you with the views. Currently, we are over 130,000 in number. And as we are growing, very soon, we are becoming millions in this community. So any content you create and bring it to our community, we consume it within overnight. Then your monetization is done. There is support to help you realize your dreams if you are a content creator. So how do we do it? How does CTC support people to come out, empowering them to achieve their dreams? Yes, CTC is a professional content creator. They have a content creator hub where you can be trained, directed, helped, and managed to create professional content. And if you come to join CTC to do that, anytime your content is directed to so many of these channels, every month you are going to take percentage of the revenue that comes in. So that is what CTC does. The Content Creator Hub, the first one has been outdoored in Dubai. And as we are speaking, it is there. In fact, when content is created from that hub, you will see that it is professional indeed. And the content is so well positioned to satisfy every standard in the world. So that is what CTC has for you. It helps you build a brighter financial future, grow your wealth with confidence, and achieve your dreams no matter how big they are. Yes, so we're saying that CTC cares for you and for your future. Your content creation career is here to stay, and do not shield it. Come to CTC if you are you are even discouraged about your talent or your content creation journey. So some people frequently ask questions about this. The CTC Content Creation Hub, I have mentioned it already, and very soon it will be replicated in the various countries that CTC is on. Currently, we have it in Dubai. It will come to Ghana, to go to Nigeria, South Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, to go to UK, US, Asia, and all across the globe. And what they do is that They scout for talents or upcoming content creators, and they polish them, help them to become expertise. And as they open their channels, they set out the YouTube channels, help them to set it up. They focus on specific niches and topics, and they create their content. So all that they do is they help them create high qualified content, and then they send it back to CTC. And what CTC does is to manage these channels, and whatever revenue is coming from there, they are giving a percentage of it. Now, after you have joined Content Creator Hub, by the time you are done, you are a professional content creator. And then you have the resources to support you to do that. You also have the equipment to help you do that. From that, apart from these benefits we are mentioning, we also have exposure to promotions or promoters who will connect with you to create more content. Now, remember that when you become such a content creator, you can set up your own private channel and come and buy views from the community and make your own money. So CTC is so versatile that whoever you are, whatever you are looking to satisfy, you are able to do that. So how do you get started? If you have really understood it and your appetite is whetted about these heavy opportunity that we have enumerated to you, all that you need to do is get back to the person who invited you here, take the link, or you can even take a referral code. Then you yourself move on to Google Play Store and download the app. Just fill in with the code that you are given, and then you are good to go. Once you do that, you start claiming your reward points. And here we are not talking about any difficult thing to do, tap and what have you. No, all that you need to do is come back to claim your RP, claim your RP. There are other ways to make more RPs for yourself. And one of the ways is to build a team. Very soon we will come to that. And as you are gathering this reward points, you are now gathering something that will lead you to our local community token. That is the BTT. And very soon we will explain that to you. Many people are not with blockchain or cryptocurrency when it comes to that. But here, CTC is not a cryptocurrency organization or project. We use the BTT or the currency to pay or reward people who perform activities on our app or project, the ecosystem. So at the end of every point, the end of every month, this reward points are converted into BitToken. And this BitToken will be converted into dollars. Very soon, we are going to launch our BitToken, the BTT, on major exchange currencies. Exchanges, major exchanges. And when that is done, we are all going to cash out for the first time. And after that, every month, whatever you have done, you go and cash out. So is CTC not providing you with a job? Definitely. And our BTT, or the currency that we are working with, is so going to be scarce and valuable that everybody will be chasing for it. Currently, every month, 3,020,000 BTT is released to the community. And that is all that you need. We have to mine, and everybody is going to mine this. So every month, whatever you get is translated into dollars for you, and you can cash out. So this is our BitToken app. Very nice BitToken app. When you go to Google Play Store, you will see it. Just go to the Google Play Store, search for BitToken. BitToken. Now, when you see the BitToken, download it. Take a code from the one who invited you, enter the code, and then you proceed from there. That is how it is downloaded. Those who are on the App Store or those who are having iPhone, yes, this thing is not approved yet. It is with them. We are expecting that it will be approved very soon so that you can also be part. But you can, though you cannot download, you can ask for a link from the one who invited you, and you can go and register on the browser. There is a browser app as well, so you can register there and start making your claims, and you can have that one and start making your money. So what are we saying? How does the app work? The app is not a tap one where you stress yourself. No, you only click and claim. And even if you don't want to spend your time, it is every 2 hours. So if you don't want to come every 2 hours, all that you need to do is to extend the claiming period to 24 hours. And if you don't have money to buy both, all that you do is you watch adverts and then you extend the time. That is where you go to the booster. Or those who have money can buy $100 boots or $1 boots minimum, and then you can also extend the interval a bit. If you buy the $100 boots, you extend it for 24 hours. So you need to come back 24 hours to claim your reward for what you have done so far. And then there is no compulsory referral. At other places, you gather all these monies, you see big money in dollars, you want to withdraw, they tell you, you have to refer so many people before you can withdraw. Here, it is not like that. Building a team is optional, yet there are a lot of money rewards that goes into building a team. After all, the vision of CTC is to build millions of people into this community, and so that we become one family. We are not yet anywhere in the number, and yet we are one family. One day, when CTC is off and we cannot hear from each other, it becomes trouble for some of us. So it means that we can really have that big community as a family. So earning is simple because you just perform some simple tasks and you get your reward point. Coming to this meeting, you can have a reward point. Building a team, you can have a reward point. Watching videos, you can have a reward point. Watching some ads, you have a reward point. And becoming a leader, you have a reward point. So there are lots of ways you can make money in the ecosystem. So you don't have to worry at all. Yes, there are so many giveaways and incentives. Very soon we will see some reward incentives. Look at my background. You can easily fly to Dubai and other places if you want to build a team. Yes. So what are the team benefits? I keep on mentioning if you build a team, if you build a team. Yes, if you build a team, you have a lot of benefits. What are some of these benefits? The moment you invite somebody, a friend, a relative, or anybody about this wonderful opportunity, you are rewarded with 1,000 reward points. And the person who comes on board also takes 1,000 reward points. There is also direct extra bonus up to 1.68 billion. Now, the way it works is that as we descend, you will see. Then, as you are building a team, it goes direct to the third level, the first level, the second level, and third level. Together, you have 35% rebate commission on your first to third downline levels. So, CTC device incentive, all expense paid, I have mentioned all of them, car incentives, house fund, all these are benefits of building a team. So the details of this team, that's the direct referral bonus, extra bonus. When you invite 3 people, you get 5,000 reward points. You invite 5 people, 10,000. You invite 10 people, you get 25,000. It goes on like that until you invite 100,000 people, where you have 1.5 billion reward points. So as I told you, there is a lot of incentives in building a team. And I believe that you can do that because this system rewards a lot. And it's a very, very legit system, which is going to last not today, not tomorrow, but so long a time to come. We are in it together. We are going to be family for a long time. The mining journey alone is 56 years. So you can just imagine, we have just started a long way. So as I mentioned, the 35% is divided into 20% your direct downlines, 10% your next level, and then your third level, 5%. So let's say, for instance, I invite Madam Lily. Madam Lily, whatever she does, I get 20% of it. And then Madam Lily invites Madam Nashi, who becomes my second level. I get 10% from whatever Madam Nashi is doing. And then she also gives 20% to Madam Lily. And then Madam Nashi invites the app professor, Professor Gamson. And when anything that Professor Gamson does, Madam Lily will get 10%, and I will get 5%, and Madam Nashi will get 20%. So that is how it goes. It is 20%, 10%, and 5% delving down. But this does not mean that you are getting these percentages out of your reward point to them. No, this is used to calculate, but it is extra bonus that is given to you. So that is the rewards of team benefits that you get as you are building a team. So what are the rank incentives? Yes, this one has elapsed. In fact, it ended in first week in February. And as you can testify, some of us took rewards ranging from mobile phones, tablets, and laptop. I was one proud winner of the laptop, and that is what I'm using to present right now. So, fortunately, another one has been put forth, and you can also be part of this. And as we are talking, this Saturday coming, Nigeria is meeting for their incentives, this very one. And they are going to really have their first physical meeting. Those who do not know Crypto Lab, those who do not know Mr. Labode, those who do not know all of these members, great leaders, you meet them over there and it will be fun. The way we had fun in Ghana, we are expecting to join our Nigerian team to also have fun, and we are there with you, our brothers and sisters, and we are there with you in spirit. Yes, so now you can also qualify to become part of these winners. So currently you must be in Diamond 4, but now you need to have a team of 3,000 people so that you can have a mobile phone. If you are in Diamond 4 and you get 5,000 team, your team is up to 5,000, you get a tablet. And then if you get to Diamond 4 and your team is up to 8,000 people, you get to win the laptop. So as many as those who win this one are going to be rewarded with those incentives. And I believe you are there. You have solid 2 months to do that. And that is great. Now let's see. The other incentive is where you see the plane behind me. And that one, nobody has qualified yet. And another 2 months has been given. You become a Diamond 5 with a total team of 10,000. And then you also, yes, I think that is it. And you have a free ticket, enjoy 5-star hotel treats, visit to tourist places, shopping vouchers, all expense paid. You don't pay a dime. All that you need is your bag and your passport. That is all. You come and then we take you there. So if you want to be part of the trip, this one has also been extended to 2 months. So all of us are working towards it. Let's work towards it. Despite the small challenges we are having with the app because of the maintenance. And as I mentioned already, the maintenance is ongoing to make sure that we are on a bigger server to accommodate the millions of people that we're expecting to join this community. And then we will have a seamless way to register people and to do our activities. So if you are experiencing any problems here and there, relax and have the patience. Very soon, it will be a thing of the past. Anybody who has been on apps and tech and what have you, these things are normal. Sometimes you go to your bank and they tell you the ATM is working. You have to hold on because of maintenance. And sometimes even internet banking, it happens a lot. You cannot withdraw unless you have your check to go and withdraw physically. So these things are normal with tech systems. So this is the second promo. Now let's go to the final promo now, which is the car incentive. And the car incentive is approaching quickly. So let us all try as much as possible to move there. Here you have a brand new car, and this, you must become a Diamond 6 member. Diamond 6, you need about 16 Diamond 5 people behind you, and then you can be there. And you must also build a team of 50,000 in total. We are not saying that it's you alone. Your direct plus those people who have come out of all your people invited. So currently some people are already in 70,000. So they have already qualified partly for the car, waiting to be Diamond 6. So it is doable. Everybody can do. All that we need to do is to come from our comfort zone and we can do it. And as we say, team building is not compulsory, but there are a lot of incentives, rewards for doing that. And if I were you, if I'm able to do that, why not? So these are the reward incentives that we are talking about. Now let's talk about the rank achievements. Yes, currently, some of you are in Diamond 1, Diamond 2. Here, you don't need anybody to be part of your team to become Diamond 1 and 2. All you need is the reward point. If you get a reward point up to 50,000, you are a Diamond 1, and you have a reward of 100,000. If you get to 200,000 reward points, you are in Diamond 2, and you have a reward point of 500,000. So you can see when you are in Diamond 2, it has paved the foundation for you to test your team building activities. And here you need directly, you need friends, relatives, acquaintances, up to 10 people. Once you get 10 people, you are in Diamond 3. And somebody, I think Casey Sam or somebody, just showed us a simple way of going about this. The moment you hear of this opportunity, and normally we are excited because this opportunity is one of its kind. We didn't know we can make money from our online activities. So once you hear this, the people who are very close to you, Could be your husband, your brother, your sister, your wife, or your close friends, about 2 or 3. You just call them and say, look, I have this app which is generating so much, and I will explain it to you later. Just give me your this thing, or download this app, take this code and start with it, and I will show you. That is where, before you realize, you are 5 members already. You invite them to the meeting, and then you will see that they will also have this understanding, and then it keeps going as your team. If you invite 1 or 2 or 3, before you realize, you are 10 already. You are in Diamond 3. And then you help your people also get to Diamond 3s. Then you are also moving to Diamond 4. So it is a teamwork, and here we learn a lot. Yes, so you can also become a Diamond 4. So Diamond 3, you have to get 100 million people, and then you have 10 people directly under you. Then Diamond 4, you need 10 million reward points. You must have at least 12 people who are directly under you and are in Diamond 3. And the rewards is 5 million reward points. When you get to Diamond 5, you need 100 million reward points. And then you must have at least 14 people who are directly under you and are also in Diamond 4. And your reward is 10 million reward points. It all have an additional travel points. Travel incentive points, when you are gathering, it means the more travel you do. Now, Diamond 6, you have to get 1 billion reward points, must have 16 people directly referred by you who are also Diamond 5. And your reward is 30 million reward points. Then you move on to Diamond 7, which is 10 billion reward points. You must have 18 direct referrals who are also Diamond 6. And then you move to the last one, which is Star Director. Here, you need 1 trillion reward points. And you must have 20 direct referrals who are in Diamond 7. Here, you are the Ogboro. You travel around the world and you have a lot of incentives. So those are the rank achievements. I believe you are thinking seriously of achieving these ranks and the incentives that go with them. So what have we said so far? We have an influential community of millions of people. That is what we are building. And the project is a community-driven one. That is why we are saying our token is going to skyrocket. So if you become part of the community, you become a family member, and we are all going to enjoy it together. There is daily rewards for simple tasks, as I've mentioned already. And then we also have rifle giveaways in our events. Nigerians, get ready. You are going to get some of those giveaways. No investment is required. And that is a remarkable something to think of, because a great and a nice project like this, you would have paid so much to be part of. But here, you don't have to pay a dime for it. So our slogan, the third one says, don't pay a dime, but pay attention. So pay attention, understand it, and you are good to go. There is free Web3 courses for the community. You understand and you bear with me that about 90% of people in the world do not know about crypto, the blockchain, and what have you. Yet, that is where millionaires are being made today. There is unique mining app, and we have a staking mechanism. If you don't want to use your money, you can stake it and let it go high as the price soar for the community. You sell and make more profits. And the remarkable thing here is that 90% of the BIT token and revenue is distributed back to the community. And so this project is so generous. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our roadmap. We have already done with 2024. We are in the first quarter of 2025. So you can see that there is a negotiation with major exchanges getting ready to list our token. And then there will be KYC. Please, if there are people who are sleeping behind you, let them all wake up and remember that there will be KYC, know your customer. There is no fraudulent things over here. Everybody is a human being and everybody is going to do the KYC. So KYC means know your customers. The banks do it and they want to know each of their customers. The BitToken staking protocol launch, that is where we are going to list our token, is also underway. So we are waiting for impatiently for the time that this thing is going to happen. But before we do that, we implore everybody to bring so many people on board so that the community will be lively and then together we all achieve together. Now, the second quarter will see major app maintenance as we are envisaging. We are even not in the first quarter, but so many people are coming on board and we needed to expand the service. BitToken mining continues for 56 years, as I mentioned. So if you are here, don't think that, oh, these people are going to be here tomorrow, next month, and you don't see them again. No, we are here over 56 years. And that is why when you join the app, you will see a portion where we have the nest of kin. So you can will this project to your nest of kin or some people behind you. There is mega offline event which is being prepared by CTC. We have already started it. Our first pre-launch physical event has been done in Ghana and it was a success. All of us were so happy and you saw us taking our devices and people were so excited. Yes, so at the third quarter, we are expecting to reach 100 million in our community before the end of the third quarter. And our first anniversary event is going to be prepared and take place. So we will launch the BTT CTC charity project at the fourth quarter, where a lot of money has been made by you and I, and then we have to let the people feel our presence. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the great thing that we have. Let's all build this community together. Let's be excited. As for the hitches here and there, it is nothing. Anybody who is alarmed with these small hitches, then please, we are not in the web or the tech place. Everybody who has experience, has an experience with the tech world will know that these hitches are normal. So do not be troubled at all. The tech team are up and doing. They are able to surmount every challenge that we meet on the way. And let me tell you, as we are moving, there will be no challenge. There will be nothing like no challenge. There will be challenges. There will be hitches here and there. But let me tell you, the good news is that we have the team to surmount all the small challenges and even big challenges that come our way. So rest assured, the management team are really up to the task and they are able to do that. So thank you. If this is the first time that you are coming here, tell the person who invites you or who invited you to contact him and then ask for a code or a registration link so that you can register now and be part of this community. Unlock your earning potential and then come to this creative center. Here, we are here with creativity and join us. You'll be happy you did that. Thank you, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, wow, this is an impressive presentation. clearly explained, and that was brought to us by our Greater Accra Regional Manager, a proud Diamond 4 associate. Please, let's appreciate our great leader in the chat. Let's show him some love. Thank you so much, Leader Osei, for that amazing one. Thank you so much. Please, let's appreciate him in the chat. Let's do it. This is so impressive. Yes. And so we have our own crypto lab in the house to educate us on the tokenomics of our ecosystem. Yes, we are learning and earning at the same time. Thank you so much, and over to you, Crypto Lab.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, Madam Lily. Thank you so much, Leader Osei, for that wonderful presentation. It was so clear, so informative. I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I want to thank Leader Osei, please check your inbox. I want to thank all the leaders in the meeting today, all the community members, everybody. Like I always say, you are the CTC. Without you, there is nothing like CTC. You've done so much. You've done so much. You've done so much. Your commitment, your focus, your love, your belief in CTC have been keeping the management going. All right. And as a matter of introduction, my name is Kizito Akutha. I'm speaking to you from Nigeria. My friends call me Crypto Lab. Maybe at the course of my presentation, you might know why they call me Crypto Lab. I am actually a Pan-Africanist, and also I've been in forefront of strategic youth empowerment. I call myself youth empowerment advocate. And by grace of God, beyond my country, I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of advocacy country and across Africa for youth empowerment. And I want to just speak briefly about our tokenomics, right? But before I go to that, I want to share something briefly with our community concerning the little challenges we're having with our app. Like we just say, this is technology, and upgrades or migration is very, very normal. All right. I have a friend that works with Microsoft, a very close friend of mine. In fact, was once my roommate. Every day the Microsoft tech team are on duty. In fact, they work 24 hours because they know that most of the applications they are supporting for big companies, there will be issues. So they employ them to wait for those issues to come. So it's normal to them that issues will come. What they do is that they put a lot of engineers that work all around. I could remember my friend, sometimes when he's at night shift in Nigeria, he's supporting some application from America, from Canada. So by that time, we in Nigeria are sleeping, but he's awake, checking his system, checking his mail, trying to get issues and, try to troubleshoot them. So it's normal. Secondly, CTC is not like all the other projects that, maybe you hear they are migrating or they are doing upgrade from there, one story, from there, another story. And before you know it, a packed up. No, CTC is not like that. Why? Most of those projects you saw like that, most of them you have invested a lot of money. So they are waiting for people to invest money, and they will make sure maybe they are targeting to just get $1 million. And as soon as they hit that $1 million, they will start telling stories, so that they will gradually close their door. No, CTC is not that, because CTC makes sure that people didn't invest money in this project, the community members. But CTC team and angel investors invested a lot of money in this project. So if they close today, they have a lot to lose. That's why this project cannot close like that, because if they close today, they have a lot to lose. If they remain open, they will have more to gain in future. So I want this to be clear. Even though community members didn't invest money, but the management team have invested a lot of resources, both in their time, in the cash. The angel investors back in CTC have invested a lot, and they are working around the clock to make sure that everything runs smoothly. The delay you see is for our own good, all right? This upgrade would have been done maybe in a matter of maybe a day or two, but they decided, okay, instead of doing continuous upgrade, let's migrate to a very larger server that will take us maybe a longer time before we do any other upgrade. That's why you've seen this upgrade. And also, this is technology. In coding, like one of our brothers said the other day, if you make maybe one mistake in one letter, it can actually corrupt the whole code you have coded since. It can become a bug. All right. So let everybody become and be rest assured that CTC is here to stay by the grace of God. This phase is just for our own good. Thank you so much for that. Then, having said that, I want to go directly to our tokenomics. All right. My friend usually say, it's a money business. It's everyone's business. All right. Because performing tax, earning RP, reward points, converting it into BitToken. The end point will be, how can I cash out? Or, okay, first of all, what will be the value of this BitToken? And at the end of the day, how can I cash this money out in my bank account or in my own local currency? All right. That is one of the pivotal or cardinal thing. All right. So let me start from the BitToken itself. As we know, as a community, the tax we are performing were any reward points. At the end of the day, this reward point will be converted into BitToken. And also, BitToken is listed in exchange by end of, probably April. We can be able to take our BitToken to exchange, sell it off, and cash out to our own local currency. Now, somebody will say, okay, what is the value of, what are the projected value of this BitToken? Please, can you mute this person? All right, I've done that. Sorry. So, please, our co-host, Samuel, say, please help me watch out if there is anybody that entered, the mic is on. Just help me.
Okay, I'll do that.
Can you project that in for me, sir? Is it possible? I send you.
Talking about the slides.
No, I sent you. Check your WhatsApp. I sent you.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So now the question is, okay, what will be the value of this BitToken, or what is the projected value? All right. The value at the end of the day in the exchange, when it will be listed, CTC management have assured us that it will be listed in, let's say, 50 cents, half a dollar, right? To be listed for half a dollar. And the market forces will not pick it from there. And at the end of the day, it can grow from that 50 cents to maybe $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $50, $100, as the case may be, over a short period of time or over a long period of time. But one thing important is this: BitToken has all what it takes to grow and become a coin that people will be grateful that they have in their possession. Like I always say, I like facts and figures. And if you want to project the future, the easiest thing for you to do is to check the past, check the present, and to some extent, you can be able to project the future. Now, why did I say that BitToken has future? All right. One, I want to start with our tokenomics. When you check our tokenomics, you will find out that BitToken actually designed such a way that 80% of this coin will be mined. That means it will be in the hand of community members. And this 80% will be mined for over 60 years. What that means is this. Like some of us who are conversant with crypto terminology, there's what they call rug pulling. They will say, oh, they have rug pulled this coin. Rug pull simply means when the developers of a coin list a coin in an exchange, they will wait for people to begin to buy into that coin. As the people buy into the coin price will be going up. Let's say they list the coin for, let's say, $1. And them as the developer, maybe they have about 50% of that coin in their possession. And they might lock like 20%. They might also maybe say that 20% of the coin is in the liquidity pool. And maybe 10% is in the hand of the community members. Remember, they are holding 50%. So what they will do a lot of about the coin, and they will leave the coin in the exchange. When they leave the coin in the exchange, the market forces will take over and begin to buy into the coin because of the noise they have made about the coin. And they will see this coin grow from, let's say, like $1 to like they will float, sell it for $1 and probably cash out like $50 million, and the price of the coin will crash. We call it rug pulling. And they will go. That will be the end of that coin. They will withdraw both their sell because what they will sell in the market, other people in the business of buying the coin. All right. But the way BitToken is designed, it's not possible for the dev team or the city management to rug pull it because 80% of this coin is in the hand of the community members. So you hold one, you hold few, I hold few, and the other person hold one. Fraction of this coin or few number of this coin across board, and it's not possible for all of us to come and dump it at the same time. So this alone give BitToken one of the greatest credibility for it to do well in the market. And this is not just because of us alone. No, we'll have to have external investors who would like to buy this coin at the listing stage. And this is one of the parameters they're going to check. They're going to check the tokenomics around this coin. How many percent is the community holding? How many percent is the development team holding? How many percent is the management team holding? What is the releasing mechanism? And they will find out that this coin, 80% will be in the hand of community members. And it will not be in their hand this year. It will not be in the next year, all of them. No, they will have fraction every year for the next 65 years. So what the investor will say, oh, this coin is safe. No matter how the quantity I buy, because this coin, the total supply is not out. They cannot rug pull it. The people cannot dump it. They will say, I have to buy into this coin because I will have much value. I will sell it in much value. So this is one thing that makes BitToken very unique. Then another thing that makes BitToken very unique is the ecosystem. The ecosystem of BitToken. BitToken is programmed in such a way that even the profit that are being generated in the ecosystem. What I mean by the ecosystem is some of the things that have been built around BitToken. Something like the exchange you are going to have in future, CTC exchange. Something like the online shop that we're going to have. And by the reason of our community members that are going every day, that means when we open our online store, we're going to have customer. Maybe from the first day we open that online store. And this customer will make sure that the store is going to list or sell things that is appealing to them, quality things in a good price, and the community members also will have incentive. So the community members are our number one customers from the first day. And also, we're going to have every other people, from across the globe buying from our community market or our online store. And this will generate thousands of dollars in revenue monthly, quarterly, and annually. And at the end of the day, the profit that I made from this particular online store, 65% of it will be channeled into our coin to give it a boost. Now we have the various channels we're going to have where we will be bringing content creators to partner with us to create content. And at the end of the day, the content creator and the CTC will share revenue. And the profit that we'll make from that content creators revenue sharing, 65% of that profit will be put back into BitToken to give it more value. And in future, we'll have, CTC exclusive, like the luxury, aspect of that. We'll have also CTC exchange in future. And that also will be a no-brainer. That also will make CTC a lot of money in future. How did I say so? If some of us who are conversant with cryptocurrency, if you want to buy a crypto in exchange, or you want to send crypto from one exchange to another, the exchange charge you some fraction for that transaction fee. For instance, if I want to move my cryptocurrency from exchange A to exchange B, normally the exchange I use, they will charge a minimum of $1 per transaction. So let's do the mathematics here. CTC is targeting 30 million customers, 30 million community members. And these 30 million community members, they will hold coin. They will own a coin, either BitToken or other coin. And because of the mutual benefit system we have in CTC, everybody knows that this is our project, this is our company, this is our online, so this is our exchange. There's possibility that at least 50% of our 30 million people would like to be in CTC exchange. They want to trade in CTC with CTC exchange. Of course, they are going to have incentive as community members. And with this incentive they are going to have, they would like to do their transaction with CTC exchange. So let's say we have 50 million users. 15 million users in CTC exchange. And these 50 million users, maybe every month, 5 million of them will do transaction in CTC, either by sending coin or selling coin or buying coin or moving their coin from one point A to point B with CTC exchange. And we charge them $1. If 5 million people do 5 million transactions in a month, that's $5 million. And CTC said, for instance, 65% of these $5 million will be channeled into BitToken as a liquidity to make it have more value. What this means is that every time you will see BitToken having value or being stable in the price, some people or some of us who knows, when we say there is bear market in crypto. When is bear market is when the cryptos are down. When you open exchange, everywhere is red. We call it bear market. And sometimes some bear market will last for 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, as the case may be. That means at that point, almost all the coin are bleeding. They are in their lowest point. They are decreasing in value every day. But CTC might not experience that kind of a thing, because each time CTC add liquidity to BitToken, it will make the price to spark. So whether in bear market or in bull market, you will see that the price of BitToken will be stable to some extent, because there's continuously addition of liquidity to it. All right. So all these things makes BitToken very promising from all standard. All these things make BitToken very unique. So I think we'll have one of the best projects in Web 2 and in Web 3 space currently. And the more we go, the better it's become. Because when a lot of people will begin to know about this project and they begin to understand the way it's being built, there will be this confidence in this project. And this confidence will mean that a lot of people will put in their effort to build this project. A lot of people will be coming in to be part of this community and will grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And that growth in numbers is like a convertible cash. It's something that will bring us a lot of partnership deals. It's something that a lot of big companies would like to partner with us. Like Coach Ben always say, the big company, they like where there is people. All right, they gravitate where there is numbers where we have a lot of people. And the kind of community we are building is a community that are going to bring a lot of people in our community. And in return, it will attract a lot of big players in various industries. There is a time, it will come to a time whereby every company that hear about CTC would like to partner with us in one way or the other. I have seen this happen. All right. I remember, in African Young Entrepreneurs, whenever I want to do an event, we see a lot of companies, multinational companies, coming to us because they know our numbers. They know that every of our events were bringing in thousands of people in one place. So they want to come around, to partner with us so that they can showcase, their either their product or their brand. They want to be in our magazine. They want to be in our signpost. They want to be in our, backdrop for our sponsors. So I understand that very well. All right. So, and when you see all those things happen, it builds confidence out there. It pronounced the name of CTC or the name of the company or the name of that particular project more. And it brings confidence from investors, confidence that will make people to come and, they want to be part of the project. And in crypto space, the more confidence people have in you, the more value your token becomes. And CTC, unlike other crypto projects, that most of them are standing in one leg, all right? They just focus on the crypto market alone. So whatever that happened in crypto space actually affect them. That is what determines their destiny. But CTC is good enough that, Bitcoin is good enough that we have a tag along, which is our CTC Content Creators Hub, and other things we have in our ecosystem. So we are like a man standing with multiple legs. So even if something happened to one leg, it has other legs to support it, and people will not know that there is something that happened to one leg. So, to be very honest with you, in my over a decade of being in crypto space, actively studying and looking at how this thing, works, like they call me Crypto Lab, analyzing some projects, in French, they call it sample Sam, like 100 over 100. I analyze projects. I'm a very analytical person. I analyze those projects 100%. I've analyzed so many projects. I've focused on so many projects, and majority of them goes by that focus. Because, like I said earlier, if you want to project the future, or if you want to prophesy about the future, one of the simplest things to do is look at the present, look at also the past. You can be able to focus the future to some extent. All right. Now, let me also put this disclaimer. All right. Cryptocurrency is at an infant stage. All right. There is a lot of things happening in space right now. A lot of things happening in this crypto space right now. There are a lot of policies that other governments are doing. There are a lot of companies or countries that are fighting against crypto. And also there are a lot of companies that are also trying to adopt cryptocurrency. A lot of countries also trying to adopt cryptocurrency. So there are a lot of things that are affected positively or negatively. There are some projections that might not work exactly how it's been projected because of some unforeseen factors. All right. But also the beautiful thing about CTC Bittoken is this: Bittoken has a real world use case. It has something that can support it, that can power it, apart from the crypto market alone. And this is one of the reasons why we have a valuable token in our hand. And my encouragement is, let's continue in this our minds. Let's continue to support CTC. Let's continue to build, as the management also are there pushing forward to make this project worthwhile, to bring to bear all the promises they have made and even beyond. So I want to leave it here. Thank you so much, dear community members. Thank you. God bless you. Over to you, Madam Lily.
So much, Crypto Lab. Oh, yes, let's continue to believe in the system of a true CTC. Ecosystem is blessed to have great minds cycling us into the Web3 space, especially those of us who are new in this industry. We are gradually learning, and yes, we are getting free education without putting a dime. Many thanks, Christola, for that amazing submission. We are super grateful. Thank you. And so let's do it for Crypto Lab in the chat. Let's appreciate him for this. Let's appreciate Crypto Lab. He's been a blessing to this community all this while. And so we're going to take questions from our community members with regard to our Crypto Lab submission and that of our great regional Accra manager's presentation. If you have any question, kindly raise your digital hand and you'll be unmuted.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, Prezo, yes.
Madam, thank you so much. Crypto Lab, I heard you very loud and clear. Our great leader also, your presentation is top notch. I'm listening from the background, and I'm so proud to have this community. At least our leaders are doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much, everyone here today. I will not add much what our leader have said about our project. I just want to give us a quick update so that we will keep our hope alive. Like I said yesterday, that CTC has come to stay. We are going nowhere, and I like how people have put it. For example, if we are a critical thinkers, if, for example, that if CTC votes today, who will bear the brunt? I think the answer is the management and the angel investors. So we have not come here to experiment what we don't know. That is not the end. We do our due diligence, thorough investigation about what is happening in the online space before we put this together to bridge the gap. If that is the case, we have not yet started. What we are still doing is experimentation on how best we will navigate this industry. And the assurance from the management is that we are doing everything possible to the benefit of our community. To us, community first, people are talking about a partnership. Let me create excitement in the life of our community. Starting from Nigeria, we are going to replicate it everywhere. Currently, CTC is in a very high level discussion with Glo, our network. You will see them put their banner on our program, even in our launch day in Nigeria. Why are we doing that? We have noticed there are some drawbacks within our community members to perform their taxes. So we want to make everything easier for our community members. We are not giving you tax, but we cannot support you to doing that. And so in the fullness of time, there will be a heavy future announcement on what Globe Network could do for us as a community member. Numbers are very key in an online space. When we talk about building a 30 million community, it is not just to build it and leave it without utilizing it. We want to monetize our online space. That everything we have to do to make sure that everyone gets fair share of the activities in online. CTC is here to support you to do achieving that. And so, with this little maintenance that is going on, everybody should relax. Relax because the dev team are working very hard. The management is in very on top of the game. Maybe between now and tomorrow, or the case may be, you will see that we are coming back with a very seamless performances of the taxis in our ecosystem. So we are going nowhere. If you are joining us for the very first time, I want you to go back to thank the person that have brought you into this great family. We are family here. It's not just a project of one man or one person. It is a project of community. And when community gather to do something, you know how it is. So we are community in an online space, and you are going to get reward for your contribution to building this this enviable community. So I want to encourage everybody, keep on building. The management is on top of their game. We are not sleeping until we deliver this great project to the benefit of mankind. So the assurances of the management is to encourage you to stay on and stay on course. At due time, you will be rewarded beyond your own expectation. That I can assure you, beyond your expectation. We don't need to tell you much about what it is all about. Most of our leaders here, they knew when there was nothing, there was no app. They believed our story, and it will be very hard for the management to disappoint these great men and women that are believing in our story. We are we are on course. We are working hard, and very soon you will you will begin to benefit from your hard work. And with that, I want to yield back to our great secretary, Madam Lily, to take over. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Presdo, for the updates. We know you do have the community at heart and never leaving us in the dark. Your leadership is so unique. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for passing through. Thank you. And so we continue from here. If you have any question with regards to the submissions made, kindly raise your digital hand and we'll get you unmuted. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to raise your digital hand. Our leaders are on the call to get every doubt cleared out. Please, you can raise your hand if you have any question. If you're facing any challenge, you can raise your hand. And so we have Apostle Aaron. Please, Apostle Aaron, you can unmute. Apostle Aaron, kindly unmute.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, good evening to some of us, and good morning to some of us. So, yes, I want to appreciate everyone, the speakers that came and presented, and then our leader, the president himself, for words of encouragement. As for me, I would like to just ask regarding the issue of the app coming back. The app coming back these few days is very slow. Sometimes I keep reading, and you don't get anything, and you have to just call it off. And so that's why we are facing. As for us in Liberia, I don't know about other countries. So I just thought to say that. Maybe somebody would like to comment on it. So tell me why. What is the reason?
Thank you so much.
Or is it still part of the updating process?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much, sir. Please, any leader on the call wants to add anything to Apostle's And question, if you want to contribute, you can please unmute. Leader Gansen, please, are you available to speak? He can unmute, sir.
Yeah, hello. Good evening to all of us, all leaders on the call. And thank you, Mr. Samuel Osei, for that wonderful presentation. Thank you, Kito Love, for spelling out vividly everything to us. And in fact, I must say that this is a wonderful project that we have at hand. So first of all, let me comment on the Pastor Aaron question. Yes, I think if we are following keenly, we should all know that the app is under the upgrade, as we all know. It's only that management don't want us to just go light off. If I mean light off, meaning like we should not have access to the app. That is why. So they think that we can be interacting small while they are doing the migration. That is why the app is still on. Other than that, we should not have access to it until they finish. So the delay that we're having means that they are allowing our access to be doing it small. They can't give us full access. Other than that, they cannot work on it effectively. So that is why it is like that. When the migration is over, when everything is over, just as President told us, between now till tomorrow, when everything is over, the app will be up and running and very fast for us. So we have to bear with it and be doing. And as I always say, if you think it's stressful to you, just fold your arms and be waiting. When the announcement comes from management that everything is over, then you can go ahead. But if you think you can manage, please manage. And let us also talk to our downlines. Let us educate people in our groups, because it look like we all know what is happening. Yet people will be continue asking the same question, the same messages, the same chats, and all that, snapping pictures and bringing. I will only urge all of us that let us exercise patience and wait for management. If you can be doing it small, continue to mine while we wait for the full access to the app. If you cannot, do not worry. We are in safe hands. Just relax and wait. So that is what I will say. And I will add that please let us give more education to our downlines. For those that will exit the groups, I always say there are people who do not understand. They don't know the ideology. They don't know the what CTC very well. But other than that, I don't see the reason why you see a gold mine. You see where future wealth is, and you still exit the group. Those people, allow them to go. If they are your downlines, as I always say, jot down their numbers and wait for them at the right time. There are the people who come and even push us higher, as we always say. So that is what I can say for now. And thank you all for being on the call and all our presenters. And then the newcomers that have come, you've heard President. President said what? Thank the one who invited you to this great family, because here we are going to build a future wealth without investing a dime. So put that in mind. You have been doing the things that you have to do here already in other social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube. You have been going there to watch videos, watch people pranks and all that. You don't benefit anything. Now CTC is here. Come and do that here, and then you get rewarded. And not just what should I say, a small reward, but if you follow and you invite others, if you build a team, you are going to build a great wealth for yourself. But this project is a what? I don't know. A type has never come before. A-type has never come before. So we have to take the advantage now. Don't wait for the future when everything is now choke, then you come struggling and forcing coming. Maybe at that time, you'll not be able to build a wealth as a beginner. Because when you begin a project, you stand a chance to benefit more than those that will come later. So thank you so much, Madam Lily, and over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leader Gamson, for that. Always good to hear from you. Thank you so much, sir. And so we have Mr. Fortune. Please, you can unmute. Mr. Fortune, can you unmute? Thank you.
Special greetings to each and everyone, depending on wherever we are all getting from. And then greetings to the management as well. This evening in Ghana here is almost evening. And I just want to make a little question, and it's also to suggest to the management if the delay of the app back has something to do with the temporal access that the community members are having, then I would be happy if they could close it down thoroughly so that they can work on it faster. But if it is back, then it is back fully so that we can all have access to it. Because even most of us are not able to even do a temporary tax or whatever it is between our work on. So I really wanted to say that first before Honorable Leader Gamsley comes in by saying that. So I want to suggest to the management if that will be possible so that if it is 2 days, 3 days, whatever days that we take, even if it is 1 year, if possible, they can bring it down so that they work on it to pick it faster so that when it is back, then we can all have access to it fully. Definitely two things. The one who thought of bringing paracetamol or anything to do will definitely think about the negative side first. So sometimes negative also, we get something positive out of the negative, just like zero. Zero is just wrong, but definitely we get one out of that zero. So two things involved, darkness and light. So I'm suggesting to the management if they can do something about it so that when it is back, the app is back fully for us again. And with of the massive income that is awaiting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fortune, for that. Yes, points well noted. I believe my management will be noted accordingly. Thank you so much, sir. And so we have Mr. Patrick Ofori. You can unmute, sir. Mr. Patrick Ofori, can you unmute?
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Lily. Thank you for the good work you are doing. Mine is to encourage members to keep on mining. So far as you have access to your app and you can mine, please go ahead and do that. If the app gives you the note to hold on for maybe 3 hours, 4 hours before you come back, obey it and do accordingly. I've always been telling my team members this thing from the beginning. Coach Ben, Presido, and a few of them were the news. You know, they were the news we have been reading. Now with the reward points, people have won incentives and they have become the news. Definitely those of us who are in now, in the next few years, we are going to be the news and not only be reading the news, but we are going to be the news. This is what I want to tell members now. If you are in it now, know that in the near future, you will be the news. People will read about you because you have started. You are part of the pioneers. Let's steadfast. Let's hold on. If you have access to my mind, if you don't have and the system is telling you hold on, please hold on. and I know this will be over, and we shall all rejoice. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Leader Ofori. Yes, in the near future, we are going to be written epistles, just as the book says, I read of all men. Thank you so much, sir, for that. And so, Mr. Anthony, please, you can unmute if you still have a question. Mr. Anthony, you have your hand raised.
Okay. Yes, Madam Lily.
Yes, sir.
How are you today?
Very well, sir. Good
Good day,
evening.
great minds, the CTC family. I want to greet every one of you from Liberia. We did, Madam Lily, the other time I tried to, in the other meeting, I tried to talk with Madam Amanda concerning the short videos that they say we should do that time and send it on the chat, you know, from our various countries. I could view other people video from other countries, Nigeria, Ghana, but the one that I did from Liberia that I sent, I didn't see it, and I didn't see anyone from Liberia. It's like, you know, we are being cut off, that Liberia is being cut off from the CTC recognition. I don't know, because even in the Zoom meeting, you see every country flag line up, but we can't see Liberian flag there. And I talked to Madam Amanda about it the other time, and he said they will see about it. Up till now, I have not seen anything concerning that. And another thing is, the other meeting we had, they put it on the chat that we should fill because of the problem of this optimization that they were doing, that the reward points, they say we should put it on the chat. And I fill the form. Up till now, it have not reflected on my, it have not reflected on my side yet, and I have not seen it up to date. I don't know. I told her to in the other meeting, and he said I should wait. I think it was Madam Amanda or you. I say, oh, they are doing it manually, that I should wait. That if they will do it, and I will receive it. Up till now, I've not received the reward yet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anthony. I'll speak to the last question, and then Mr. Gamson will take the other one too for us. For the all outstanding rewards, please keep calm. Yes, authorization will soon commence as soon as the app is running. Every outstanding will be authorized, and we'll have it at our back office. Thank you so much. Please, thank you so much for your patience. You get
All
it.
right.
For the first one, Ms. Linda Gamson, please, I want you to speak to that for us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Lily, and then we thank our father so much for his concern. Yes, for the video, you know, I cannot speak much to it because most countries sent, and it was compiled by the tech team. So I cannot really, I have not watched all the people that come to speak on that video. I don't know whether Liberia is part or not, but the various countries, person speaking with your country flag is always beside you. So if Liberia is not there and you send the video, then probably maybe that might be an oversight. But concerning the Zoom, that will always have the other countries' flags. I think I've explained this several times that they are just doing it to represent the various time zones, because we cannot put every country there. And I think this write-up was very long ago, and you know it's editable. Any other person who have your own WhatsApp group and you want to put your country and the time there, when the link is out, you need to click and then edit, add your country, add a flag, and then you post in your WhatsApp groups. That is what most people are doing. Because CTC now is in over 180 something plus countries now, which all countries cannot be represented when the link or when the Zoom is being broadcast. But that is why we are all encouraged to have our own WhatsApp groups with our members. So immediately you see it in the leaders group or whichever group that the link is being posted. You click copy it, do the editing, put whichever this thing that you want to put, which will fit to your people. Then you post it in your WhatsApp group. So with with that one, that is what I will say. Sorry, and the country videos, I think management will look at it. If Liberia is not there and they have the videos, they have to insert it because I think it also, depends on the length of the video. It can be broken into two if they think it's too lengthy. Because so far as various countries, people send in their videos, everybody have to be included because we are one family, we are family. And there is no ill or there's no this thing that maybe we have to sideline other country or not, because CTC is for the world. CTC is for all of us. We are all to build our wealth free of charge through the platform. The platform is not discriminating any country. I don't think that is the idea. But as we all know, certain things like that, you cannot satisfy everybody, but at least everybody need to have his fair share as we are preaching. So thank you very much. And then I think his concern is well noted, and I think management will look into it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leader Gamson, for that.
Please, Madam Lily, can I say something about this?
Yes.
I'm sure the video has been announced that we should do it within a stipulated time. So maybe he sent his outside the time. Maybe they've compiled it before he sent it. So I think management will look at it, maybe because we have Ghana having like 3-4 people, Nigeria having about 6. You see, it depends on the number of people who sent their video, and that's what they compiled to produce the video. So if he sent it later after the compilation, definitely it will not be part of the video. So that's what I'm thinking. So maybe another video might come up and they will ask everybody to do it. This time around, it can be each country presenting one. So one member from each country will present and they will compile that to do it. Maybe that will satisfy everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you so much, my brother.
Yes, thank you so much, Leader Patrick Ofori, for that addition. Thank you. And so we have Leader Apostle Aaron. You can unmute, sir. Leader Apostle Aaron, right? He can unmute.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you. I just want to thank God for our father who was speaking from Liberia. As we know, my major upline is Brother Gabson. In Liberia, we have CTC. We even have our platform, and I want him to take my number and then contact me. So our platform is CTC Liberia Movement, so that you can be part of it. So not that CTC is not here. CTC is here. We have over 200 plus members, and there are more members that are coming on board. So yes, Liberia is part of CTC. And for any reason why, like for me, I wanted to send a video, but the reason why I did not send the video, in the same time, that's when the platform started to give trouble. So I was thinking, if the platform is giving trouble, are they still receiving the videos? So that's why I didn't send it. So if an opportunity comes again, where we have to submit the videos, country, so I will send the video to represent Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I
Please,
agree.
the platform for Liberia is what?
Please, you can drop it in the chat for Papa. Sir, please drop it in the chat for him. Apostle Aaron, please, you can drop it in the chat for Mr. Anthony to pick it. Thank you. And so we have Leader Osei, please, you can unmute.
Yeah, good evening once again. Thank you all for the leaders. Everything. Let's continue getting excited. Mr. Anthony, I mentioned that I will get Pastor John for you, but fortunately, Apostle J. Aaron has even connected with you, so you can connect with him and then be on the group so that you all connect. Concerning the videos, I even did one, but I realized that, like the gentleman said, just before we were going to do all this, and that is when the update started. So I think they just got some few. For when I wanted to upload, the thing has even closed. I didn't know how. I didn't have the opportunity to upload again. So like Mr. Patrick said, it will be another opportunity will come. So they shouldn't be seen as left out. More countries will come on board. These few ones that were represented, many countries will be represented, I believe. So, Mr. Anthony, don't worry at all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Leader Osei. Yes, so as we're waiting for management to drop the means of getting attendance, please, we invite Leader Casey Sam to have a word with the community. Leader Casey Sam, you can unmute, sir.
Okay, greetings, community. Greetings, Madam Lily, the management, and everybody on the call this evening. I hope we are all doing great. I hope we're all doing good. And I hope we are all excited.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I said something in a previous meeting that the frustrations people are having, for me, I see it as a good thing. I see it as a good thing because it means that people want to work. It means that people want to build their team. People want to mine. People want to watch their ads, watch their videos. So if they can't do it, definitely they have to be concerned. So I see it as a positive sign because, Madam Lily, till date, I have not received any question from those in my team that are inactive. None of them has asked any question. None of them have shown any concern. None of them have shown any agitation. It is usually the people who are active. So it means people want to work. So I'm seeing it from that perspective. In fact, I even have someone I'm trying to register who has been on me. He has been on me. In fact, earlier today, he almost fought with me over the phone. He called me lazy. He said, this upgrade is not complete. You are lazy. I have to tell him I'm not directly involved or in charge of or part of the dev team doing the upgrade. And I told him that the people doing it are doing their best. The dev team, they are doing their best. So he had to calm down. I said, okay, just keep on. Someone who is not even yet in the system, being eager to be part of it, asking me when will his registration be done, when will it be complete. So I think it's a good thing, because if everybody ignores and just everybody is nonchalant, that means it means that they don't have this project at heart. So that's where I'm coming from. The only thing is that people should not be afraid, or people should not think that what is going on is a sign that is failing. No, you should be concerned that you are not working as fast as you want to work. That's just it. Don't be afraid. Nothing is happening. We are seeing the people behind it, the core leaders, the co-founders. Everyone is involved. We are having meetings. We are seeing everybody. We are talking to each other. So the project is here to stay. So I still want to encourage, it's usually the people who are new in the system that are agitated. And I want every leader to...
If I can see some, please, a minute, I will proceed.
Okay.
Jiffy, please, the Google form has been dropped in the chat for us to fill. The Google form has been dropped in the chat for attendance reward. Sir, please, could you give us 2 minutes and then you proceed for that so that we can attend to the Google form?
It's okay.
Many thanks, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And so please, let's head straight to the chat, get the Google form filled for attendance reward for today. Thank you. We're giving ourselves a few minutes and then we'll proceed. Please, today we are not dropping voucher code. We are not dropping minor ID. We are filling Google form. Today there will be no code. There will be no minor ID. We are filling the Google form. Thank you. We are not dropping minor ID today. Neither are we dropping voucher code. Please, we are filling Google form for attendance reward. Monetizing our online presence begins right here with CTC. We are practicing what we are preaching. Please fill the form for us for your attendance reward. Madam Ivy, please give us a few minutes, a minute or two, and we'll get you unmuted. unless it has got to do with the filling of the form. Please unmute, let's hear from you. Madam Ivy, please, let's hear from you. Thank you. Madam Ivy, please, you can unmute. Probably it has got to do with the filling of the form. Please, let's hear from you. Thank you.
Please, good evening. I can't find the form on my phone, so I don't know how to go about it. Please help me.
The form is in the chat. It's been dropped in the chat. Can you check the chat and click on it?
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Leader Casey Sam.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Leader Casey Sam, please, can we continue with your submissions?
Okay, Madam Lily.
Thank you.
It's just for leaders here to explain, to just explain to their downlines in a manner that they will understand the intricacy and the complexity of this migration at this point in time. And if they do understand, they are going to be patient. Okay. And let me just use this opportunity to appreciate all leaders from all the various countries. It's not easy, keeping everybody calm and still keeping them interested, in spite of the fact that a lot of them cannot perform their activities. I say kudos to you. You are doing great. So I'll end it here. Also, let me just quickly add before I drop. Our elder from Liberia, it's also possible that I don't know how he did his recording, but it's also possible if he did it in portrait mode instead of landscape. It's possible that it may also not have been included, apart from maybe the validity time being over. I think the instruction was for people to record the video in landscape. The CTC chat on Telegram, I saw a lot of videos in portrait mode. So definitely they may not be able to include it. There's a reason why they said they wanted the video in landscape. So thank you, Madam Lily.
Thank you so much, our great leader, Casey Sam, for that great submission. Always a blessing to this community. Thank you so much. I believe that each and every one of us on the call has been able to fill the Google form for the attendance reward. I believe each and every one of us has been able to fill the form for attendance reward. There's not going to be any.
All right, Lily, those in YouTube. There's a this thing on the chat that those on YouTube. I'm not sure it was dropped there.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Let me quickly check.
Yeah, Madam Lily. Yeah, those on YouTube are asking for the Google form. Yeah. I tried pasting it, but it's not working well.
I also drop it. It's not active over there. Please, Eminence, I'll let me get back to management quickly. And then please, Eminence, let me draw management's attention to that. Thank you.
Whilst you do that, I can see IVS raised her hand.
Please, Madam Ivy has been sorted already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
You can't find it. I don't put it in the room. You don't know I put it in the web. It's not. Mm. Me wouldn't them up there, or the
Thank you so much for that. Management is taking care of that. Watching live on YouTube, management is taking care of that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's exactly 27 minutes after 6. And I must say, it's been an amazing and fruitful meeting today. The Sunday mega webinar.
Madam Ivy, on the chat, somebody is saying he has a problem with Google. I don't know what he means by that. Ian Duncan.
Maybe he's not able to fill the Google form.
Yes. So if we can help him, it's a woman.
Yes, Mr. Ayan. Mr. Ayan, please, if you're finding any problem, kindly take a shot of your attendance, add your name and minor ID, and send it to Madam Nashi, and she'll work on it for you. Please take a screenshot of your attendance, add your minor ID and your name, and send it to Madam Nashi. And please, she'll work on it for you, but it shouldn't go beyond 20 minutes after the close of this meeting. Thank you so much. And so it's been an amazing Sunday mega webinar. I must say our management is working assiduously to make the app seamless. It's been so fruitful today. Thanks everyone for staying on. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your belief in this ecosystem. And we know pretty soon everything is going to work well. Thank you so much, everyone. God willing, tomorrow we're going to have system training. And so let's please get linked up.
Madam Lily.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm finding it difficult to get the Google form and fill it in. How I got to some forms, I check it, and I'm not getting it good there.
All right, Mr. Anthony, please, if you are finding it difficult to fill it, for today, please take a screenshot of your attendance here. Please go to participants, take a screenshot of the attendance, add your name and your minor ID, and send it to Madam Nashi, and she'll work on it for you. It shouldn't go beyond 20 minutes after the close of this meeting.
Okay, all right, okay.
Thank you very much, sir. And so we have some hands raised. Mr. Michael, please, you can unmute before we close finally. Mr. Michael, please unmute.
Okay, thank you very much. I greet you, I greet the house. My name is Mr. Michael Nwokoro. So I want to thank the management of the CTC and those who are hosting it. It's just one thing I want to add in today's this thing. I will prefer, if it will be possible, it's just a suggestion. If the Google form will always be used for this attendance instead of calling the other one we used to do. I have never even that one. I have never gotten it for the first time. So if Google form will always be used, I think it will be more better for us. That's what I want to say. Just it's a suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Michael, for that suggestion. Management will surely look into it and give us the best. And so we have Mr. Amos. He can unmute. Mr. Amos, kindly unmute. Mr. Amos, please unmute. You have your hand raised.
It's okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thanks everyone that have a share. I follow very well. I'm happy to be in the meeting. But my concern goes on the timeline of the meeting. It's for how many hours? So that we can be getting prepared for it, please. The meeting start from what time and usually for how many hours so that we can get prepared for it for next time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amos, for that. And so for our Zoom meetings, from Monday to Thursday, we have the starting time to be 7 p.m. From Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday, we have 6 p.m. And then we have 4 p.m. on Sunday. Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday is 6 p.m. And then we have 4 p.m. On Sundays. Usually it's supposed to take 2 hours, but sometimes we go a bit beyond that.
Okay. Can the team work on it? The administration can see to it that if it's 2 hours, it will be 2 hours, not more than that.
Well noted, sir. Well noted.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Mr.
You're
Amos,
welcome.
for that. And so we say a very big thank you to everyone on the call once again for your time, for your attention, for your contributions, submissions, and everything. And so we thank every leader on the call for also staying on to help support each and every one of us. We are super grateful to have you all. God willing, tomorrow we are having a system training. Please, let's link up. Let's invite our team members, get new people on board regardless of the challenges that we are having on the app. Everything will work out well for us, all for the betterment of the community. Thank you so much and have a very good evening, everyone. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for coming, family.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Madam Lily, we didn't receive the form. We didn't receive the form in YouTube.
Thank you.
You didn't receive
Madam
the
Lily,
form
we didn't
from
receive the form in
YouTube.
YouTube.
No, yeah,
Those
bye-bye.
on YouTube are complaining that they don't have the phone.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Okay, so it means
The form in
all
YouTube.
those on YouTube.
Yes, all those on YouTube, management is dropping it there for them. I'm sure it's been dropped by now.
He said they didn't receive it.
Madam Lily, please, Madam Lily, please, Madam Nashi, has she dropped a Telegram link already? Some people are asking for it so that in case of any picture they can send it. Has she already dropped that Telegram link, Madam Nashi?
It's on the call.
Because some people were not able to fill the Google form, so they were asking for it on Telegram so that they can, after a screenshot, they can send.
I will drop it. I will drop it now. I will drop it now.
All right. Okay, thank you.
I will drop it now.
All right, Madam, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So please, to the public, if we are here and we find difficult to fill the Google form, Madam Nashi is going to drop a Telegram link so that we should wait. After taking the screenshot, click on the link so that we can send it to them before going. Yeah. Thank you very much.
I'm coming. I'm dropping it.
All right, we are waiting.
So, but those people who are finding it difficult to fill the Google form, the Google form comes in the chat. That one doesn't disappear like the code. So you can be filling it. Even now, you can be filling it.
It's like actually they are out. They find difficult to do the whole thing. So once a while, let us be taking members through to this so that it will be
okay
for everybody. And to our great leaders to let us try always every time on the call to always remember so that Madam Nashin can be dropping her link. Okay, Madam Nashi, thank you very much. Okay. So those of us who are asking for the Telegram link of Madam Nashi, she has just dropped it. So let us take a screenshot of it and then we send it to her on Telegram. So that manually later everybody can receive his or her teaching allowance. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Le concept. Although
Madam Nashi, how are you? How are you doing? Yesterday you were so wonderful.
nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé tó wá ṣe pé ìgbà tí owó yẹn kéré ni ẹgẹ́ tí owó mọ́tò kéré ṣùgbọ́n nísìn orí oṣù ẹ̀ tí mọ iye tó máa gbéyàn dé Ìkẹjà náà tún mi tún mọ bíbẹ̀. Ìkẹjà la máa ti ṣe náà ti máa ṣe kìíní. Omi tó mọ bá tẹ̀ wọ́n ìgbésẹ̀ ní mi mọ tó máa gbé ìtura tó gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn dé Ìkẹjà. Bóyá yẹn tó máa tó 5,000.
I believe we are all thank you so much. I will say bye-bye.
Now, the man, 2,000.